Today is the 30th of January 2024. Okay, and this will be our 42nd video on some of the past papers we've been looking at. So some possible questions. Okay, thank you everyone who has subscribed to our video. Okay, I appreciate it a lot, and if you haven't done so, can you please consider subscribing or following us? And when you watch the video, please share, don't keep it to yourself. Like it, give us some nice comments. It will be very well appreciated. Okay, if the account is not yours, please ask permission from the account holder or ask somebody to help you open your own account, because you can also have your own account. Okay, and then when we upload it, you get your own notification. In the comment section, I normally write, please follow my notes/scripts. Okay, so for instance, that is 3.2. It's not 3 times 2. That is 10 to the power 12. Okay, so if you hear anything apart from that, go by the notes. Beware of scammers, please. Don't be scammed. If I haven't said anything in the video, it's not me. Okay, so if somebody is asking you to do donation to an orphanage, okay, it's not me. They even inbox me to do that. So I know what I'm saying. I've heard other people, and that this platform, okay, very weird. Please do not fall for scammers. Okay, I don't know where they get the idea from, but that is what is happening. Now, recap. Watch last video for recap. Okay, we are looking at questions, and some of them are very, very interesting. Some of them you don't need too much mathematical knowledge. It's just a little bit of common sense, and you'll be able to solve it. Okay, some of them has to do with the videos we did earlier on. So like yesterday with Molly, it's just a matter of a little bit of proportion knowledge, a little bit of ratio, and then you'll be able to solve that. Okay, so just watch last video for the recap. Okay, now today's starter. Okay, find A. It's a higher non-calculator paper. Okay, so I just pick it out. I saw it. I thought, let me just share this with you. So I decided to bring this in our starter. Okay, find A, and then 8 times 10A times 4 times 4 to the power 4. So this is 10 to the power 8 times 4 times 10 to the power 4 equals 32. 3.2 times 10 to the power 2. Okay, now what did I do? This is my left hand side, and that is my right hand side. So I solved this side, the left hand side, and the powers and the indices, I solved it to become like 3.2 times 10 to the power something. Okay, and then I equated the powers. So I'll show you what I did. So step 1, I'm just going to solve this bit here. Okay, so 8 times 10 to the power 8 times 4 times 10 to the power 4. Now this is 8 times 4 is 32 times 10 to the power 8, that one, times 4. Now on the right hand side I have 3.2. So I'm going to write the left hand side as 3.2 times 1, which will give me 32. Then I have 10 to the power a, 10 to the power 4 there. Now 10 to the power 1 and 10 to the power 4, we add the powers. So we have 10 to the power 5 times 10 to the power a times 3.2. This is our left hand side. Remember, we are finding a here. Now if we equate this to the right hand side, now we have 3.2 times 10 to the power 5 times 10 to the power a equals 3.2 times 10 to the power 12, which is our right hand side. Okay, now 3.2 is the same, so 10 to the power 5, 10 to the power a equals 10 to the power 12. But with indices we can add the powers. So 5 plus a will be equal to 12. So 5 plus a is 10 to the power 12. So 5 plus a equals 12. So a is 7. Okay, please go over. We've done videos on this. Today is a pie chart problem, and my diagram is not to scale. Okay, 2 pi, and it's a higher non-calculator paper. You are not allowed the calculator here. 2 pie chart shows the eye color of males and female in a community. So the female eye color, okay, you have your pie chart. Both pie chart are not to scale. So you have your pie chart here. The blue is 108 degrees. You have 72 degrees for other, 144 degrees for brown, and green 36 degrees. All these are eye colors for the female. And then the male, 180 degrees. Half of the male in the community have brown eyes. 45 degrees have green. Another 45 degrees have other, and then 90 degrees have blue. So the question is, the area of the pie chart is proportional to the number of the community. Okay, female pie chart is 5 centimeters radius. Okay, male pie chart is 4 centimeters radius. My diagram again is not to scale. 5 female have green eyes. How many males and female all together? Have blue eyes? So we want to find out in the community how many male and female have blue eyes. That is what we are supposed to solve. Okay. Now let's go step by step by the information given. Okay. So female eye color, we have brown 144 degrees for the female, green 36 degrees. Okay, these are all in the pie chart here, this one and that one. So I'm just writing it out so that it will be easy for us to solve. In the exam you don't have to, because you have all in front of you. Okay, but for learning we want to write it out. So green is 36, blue is 108 degrees. Okay, others is 72. Okay, the radius of the female pie chart is 5 centimeters. So we are just going step by step by what will be given for the female. Now the question says here that 5 female have green eyes. Okay, but we are finding the total number of blue eyes for male and female. So just by going by this, 5 female, okay, have green eyes. So the female green eyes here 36. Okay, look at the figures. 36 times 2 is 72. 36 add 72 is 108. 36 172 times 2 is 144. So if 5 female have green eyes, okay, as we've been told, we can use this information to find the number of green, blue, and so what I did is 36 degrees represent 5 green eyes. So 72, double of that, will be 10 female eyes, which is the represent the others. Okay, 144 degrees will be 72 times 2, which is 10 times 2, which is 20. So 20 is brown eyes. Okay, guess by telling us that 5 female eyes are green, representing 36. If I double 5, I get 72 degrees. Okay, which is there, so it means at this 72 degrees is 10. If I double 72 degrees, I'll get 144 degrees. So 20 female will be brown eyes. Okay, now if I add 36 degrees to 72, okay, I'll get 108 degrees. So 5 add 10 will be 15 female blue eyes. So straight away I've got the answer for the blue eyes just by looking at this and seeing the pattern. Okay, so I don't need to solve do a lot of work. And remember, it's a non-calculator paper, so I want to make it as easy as possible. So just by going through what the knowledge I have with the green eyes 36, I have deduced from this pie chart what my blue eyes are. So I have 15 blue eyes. Now I can't do that for the male pie chart, but I can do something else, which I'll show you in a minute. Okay. Now the male eye chart, the pie chart, the eye color. Okay, brown is 180 degrees, green is 45 degrees, blue is 90 degrees, others is 45 degrees. But here, the male radius pie chart is 4 centimeters. Okay, and the female is 5, but we've already deduced from the pie chart the number of blue eyes, which is 15. Okay, now in the question they've told you, okay, they've told you that before we get to that point, so if I add sorry, 1 minute. Okay, if I add 5 to if I add if I add 5 to 10 to 20 to a 15, in total I have 50 females in the community. So just by deducing the green eyes and the number of eyes for each color, okay, for the female, I have 50 female. Okay, now the pie chart radius for female, or the pie chart radius for the female is 5 centimeters. 36 degrees is green eyes. Okay, female green eyes. So we can do 360 over 36 times the radius 5. Now I can cancel out 36 go into 360, 10 times 5, which is 50. So again, just by using this method, I know that I have 50 females. Or the earlier method, where I have just systematically used the 5 degrees female to deduce the other angles and add it up. Okay, now so we've established that we have 50 females in the community and 15 of them have blue eyes. Okay, now the males, okay, the number of males using area of the pie chart. Okay, so we can find the number of males in the community using the area of the pie chart, because they've told you in the question that the area of the pie charts are proportional to the number of the community. Okay, so how do we find area? Pi r squared. We know the radius of the female pie chart and we know the radius of the male pie chart. So what do we do now? We go ahead and use the pi r squared, okay, to find the area. Okay, so now using the area formula pi r squared, okay, female is pi r squared, which is r squared. R is 5, so we have pi r squared is 25 pi for the female. For the male, r is 4. Pi r squared will be 16 pi. Okay, now we've established earlier on that we have 50 female in the community, and this 50 is proportional to the area of the pie chart of the female, which is 25 pi, which we just found. Yeah. Now 16 pi then will be proportional to the area of the male in the community. So we can do 15 pi, 16 pi times 50, all divided by 25 pi. Our aim is to cancel out the pi's because we can't use the calculator. Okay, we don't want to, and we have not been asked to leave the answer in pi. So as much as possible, we want to simplify without it, because we don't even have it. We are not allowed to use it. Okay. So 16 pi times 50, all divided by 25 pi. So now the pi's can cancel out. This 25 will cancel the 50, we'll get 2. So 2 times 16 will be 32. So in this community, we have 50 females and then 32 males. Okay, so now we are trying to get to our answer. But if you look at the pie chart for the male, let's look at it. The blue eyes is a quarter of all the whole community. Okay, so if you have 32 males, then a quarter of 32 is 8. Okay, so 90% of the male chart represent blue eyes. So 90% is a quarter of 360. Okay, so a quarter of 360 or a quarter of 32 equals 8. So the male, we have 8 blue eyes. Okay, as in sight. Okay, so a total male plus female blue eyes. Male is 8, 15 female, which we found earlier on. Okay, so 8 plus 15 will be 23. So we have 23 blue eyes, male and female, in the community. Okay, so this is how I will look at it. Okay, the only reason this I can use this is I don't have the calculator, so I want to use the simplest method as possible to find my answer. Okay, so by just the female, I can use the information I've given to find the female blue eyes. Okay, but with the male, because they've told me that the area of the pie chart is proportional to the number of people in the community. I know that 50 female are in the community, and the area, by going by the radius, is 25 pi. The area for the female, by going by the pie chart of radius 4 for the men, is 16 pi. So I can use that to find the number of male in the community. And immediately I do that by having 32. A quarter, my pie chart says 90 degrees, which is a quarter of the community, have blue eyes. So a quarter of 32 now is 8. So I can add 8 to 15, giving me the answer, which is 23. Okay. So yeah, this is what I have to share with you today. Please subscribe, leave us a nice comment, like. Thank you very much, okay, for watching today's video, and I'll see you in the next.